Welcome back to Conversations with Marjan and Desiree.
Hello, welcome back.
As promised in our last video, today we will talk about what you can do when your thoughts run crazy in your mind. So let me give you a picture that we're all on the same page. Just imagine you're driving along a highway. And at the end of the highway, there's this roundabout. You get into the roundabout. This is an obstacle in your life that happens. So you cruise along straight. There's an obstacle, a roundabout, and it changes your course. And you get into the roundabout. So your mind goes off into this is happening, that is happening. There's different options. And you come to the exit that you should take, but there's so many other cars coming in, so many more thoughts and questions and worries that come in, and they crowd the circle. So you miss the first exit, you miss the second exit, and all of a sudden you're just surrounded by cars. They're all in motion, and you keep circling the roundabout. And this is what happens when you are when your mind starts to spiral and circle like crazy. It feels like an endless crazy circle that pulls you down.
Yeah, and in that situation, I think it's very often there's thoughts like, I need to do something, I need to know what to do, I need to solve this or fix this. That gets this whole, chain of thoughts, literally, or chain of car of thoughts going. And until you start to become aware that it's the thoughts that are upsetting you, so that you can really stop and notice that, these thoughts that you hold on to are what make you feel anxious or upset or guilty or not knowing what to do. And, because these thoughts, they sort of bring up other thoughts. And how does that happen? It can be memories that you all of a sudden get triggered, memories from the past, or a movie that you've just seen, or a conversation that you've had with a friend, or something that you saw on Instagram. Is your mind connects everything together. It brings up associations, and that's how other thoughts come up that make you feel even more restless, right? And so as soon as you understand that all these demands and shoots and needs are nothing else but thoughts that come up, then you can maybe take a step back and look at them and see that it's, what your life would be like without all these needs. And it may seem a bit scary at first, but that would be something you could give a try.
Yeah. So, but what do? I just spoke with a client, and she is self-employed, so she has her own business. Mm-hmm. And she was telling me that I need to do something. I need to generate more income. I need to, right? And then she saw other people in her environment, entrepreneurs that she's networking with, and they were, doing a lot of things. And mm-hmm. She just started to compare herself. And then she became even more worried about, I'm not doing the right thing. I'm not doing anything. So what do you do then when that pressure of your surrounding and what you observe and how you qualify that, when this busyness is kicking in and you're just super busy but not effective?
Busy being busy, that's what we call it. So that's what happens. All these thoughts trigger other thoughts, and that's how the pressure keeps building up. So if you would just, let me ask you then, or maybe put yourself in her shoes. So if you would just sit down for maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes and or go for a walk. That's also a very good way for me to let my thoughts settle until something comes up that feels right to me, not something that I think I should do or I see somebody else do that. So how is that for you if you just sit and ask yourself who you would be without all of these thoughts? What happens then?
Yeah, I remember one time when I was under such pressure and I was like completely blocked, and I did exactly that. I actually took a shower because I just felt like I need to wash that stress off of me. And this is when I learned that often when I do something completely different, when I let go of that completely, I take my mind off of it, all of a sudden the ideas come to me. So it's usually when I shower, when I go for a walk, in the morning or in the evening when I fall asleep, or during the night when, so sometimes it's actually exactly this. And what you recognize is that if you don't do anything, let's just say I would just choose to sit here and not do anything, even though there is something going on. I've had several times in my life when I recognized, almost with a surprise, life is actually going on. I'm not dying. Nobody around me is dying. So it's actually not as dangerous as I imagine it to be to my life or to my business or whatever. And just that awareness of, I'm still safe and life is going on no matter what I do. It just keeps moving forward. That helps me to really relax sometimes under stress.
Yeah,
Life happens with or without me.
and it's the not doing that's often a better solution than just doing something because you think you have to do something. And really that's what I've become to see more and more, that, you know, what I'm thinking and believing is the cause of my suffering, and that, you know, doing the work on that, or doing this, what we call self-inquiry, is what wakes you up to that stillness or that peace inside.
That's the difference between a headless chicken running in circles versus stopping for a moment to kind of get that more clear mind again and then act with intention or with purpose, isn't it?
It's a difference between a headless chicken and a brooding hen. I think there.
Oh. Exactly.
So in the next video, we will look at then from that moment, what small steps can you do to really get, you know, from this place of brooding or not knowing what to do. And so make sure at least that you come back and watch that video, or if you've been inspired by this video and the previous one, why not sign up for our next series of online workshops? It's called Lost and Confused, Where Do I Go From Here? It's going to be 4 Wednesdays in the month of May, from the 5th of May until the 26th of May, every Wednesday evening from 7 in the evening until 8:30. And you can check out the information that we have on either of our websites, or just give us a quick call or send us a message, and we'll be happy to tell you all about it. So we hope to see you in the next one.
Hope to see you there.
Bye-bye.
Bye.